Empathy and compassion go, shall we say, hand in hand. Empathy is a part of, shall we say, the process of your compassion, or what you would call your act of compassion. You are essentially taking in or taking on that person's energy, feeling what they are feeling as such. However, we will remind you that you all can only relate to one another from your own individual, unique experiences. So what is actually happening is, in this empathetic state, in this compassionate state that you are now aware of and choosing, you are essentially relating to an experience that you may have had, or a feeling that is similar in your own experience. This is the empathy, the connection. You are not actually having that person's, that entity's experience. Now there is another element to taking on another's energy inherent in your question, and that is the sense that there is a victim consciousness here in taking on someone's energy. You do not actually take on that energy. You are not having their experience. You are having your own. So, if in the process of being faced with something which brings about this idea of empathy or compassion, and you are now feeling somewhat attacked or triggered, and somehow you are feeling victimized by this, we will caution you to understand that you are now triggering your own experiences, and you are now bringing up for yourself some unresolved situations and feelings for your own growth and expansion to be cleared, to be dealt with, to be faced. And this is different than compassion in that sense. Now you would turn your compassion to yourself in this case. And essentially, when you have compassion for another, you are also creating compassion for yourself. It is a connective experience. It is a integrated experience with the other entity and with your own experience. And so, as such, it is really more a focus of where your consciousness is when you are choosing to be compassionate. Are you being conscious of how this is unfolding before you? Are you being conscious that you are experiencing your own feelings through this, and that you are creating this experience in order to, for yourself, in order to experience more of yourself in this way? In other words, are you owning the experience, or the part of the experience that is in fact yours, for it would not be in your, shall we say, conscious field, in your immediate awareness, had you not been willing to allow it, had you not created it. And therefore there are always gifts in these situations for yourself. And the connected experience, the integration experience of compassion, is one of these gifts that you can choose in the experience. But we will encourage you also to remember that it is an integrative experience. It is two-way. You must also apply the compassion for yourself, and you must keep your consciousness, your awareness on the fact that this is still something that is your creation, and you are experiencing it through your own filters, through your own experience and awareness. And then you will not have any sense then of being attacked or taking on someone's energy in a negative way, you will be able then to complete, say, shall we say, the cycle of compassion and truly offer then your compassionate empathy in love to the other, if that is your choice. You cannot, if someone is wallowing in the mud, you cannot offer them a cleaner state of being by getting in the mud and wallowing with them. You will both wind up dirty at the end in this case. You can only do this from a place of consciously understanding where you are, that this experience is a part of you, it is triggering something in you, but you can now, from this state of consciousness, knowing it is not yours completely, it is being presented to you through the other, offer the other a state of love, and in doing so, plant that seed for the other to find another state of being which it may prefer.